Hello, my name is Coach Renee, and I'm here for a quick win coaching moment. Tell you what, if you do not have a community that you belong to that is like minded, that really fits you, then I'm telling you right now that you're losing at life. You are not able to reach your full potential. All right, you're probably like, yeah, right. That's not even true. How can you say that? Well, I'm going to tell you three reasons that you need to have this type of community in your life. First reason, without a strong, like minded community, you're not going to have truth tellers. So, number one, you need truth tellers. You're going to find that in a safe, knit community that cares about you, that loves you, and wants to see you succeed. If you don't have those truth tellers, I'm going to tell you right now, you're going to you're going to continue in the wrong kind of thinking and wrong kind of mindset. You're going to stay exactly where you are because you only know what you know, right? We all come from backgrounds, we all come from different kinds of thinking that we end up adhering to our own lives, and that's how we continue. But sometimes it's just darn wrong, and we need to have someone in our life that is in community that can say, you know what, this thinking needs to change. And here's why. So I was just in the Winner's Pace Mastermind group, and I was not the one coaching today. It was actually Coach Jeff, and he was coaching on email marketing. And that Pace group is a mastermind that's specifically for Christian business owners and entrepreneurs, ministry leaders, nonprofit leaders. And I'll tell you what, we had a major truth telling moment. There were some of us in there in that group that were just completely stunned when it came to the topic of selling. They're like, no, selling, can't do it. Mindset trap, cannot do it. And to watch and see this community come together and talk about how selling has nothing to do with something that's wrong, but because of mindsets that are from our past and because of these societal things that are talked about in bad light and people that are around us, blah, 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 blah. Some people are stuck in a mindset that, oh my gosh, selling is wrong. But we all know that it's okay to go to Amazon and buy. It's okay to have your lawn taken care of by a service provider. It's okay to go buy a book somewhere, right? However, for some reason, we think in our minds that it's not okay to offer those services. So we had an amazing truth telling moment within this community where it was like, wow, okay, selling is actually serving, and selling is sharing. It is just using what God's given us and the messages and the services that He wants us to provide. It's the way that we offer them to the world. Truth telling. So that is the first reason that you need to have a safe community around you in order to win. Number two, this one's huge. It's because you need to keep learning and being inspired. If you are around random people that are not like-minded, that are not going in the direction that you want to go, let's say maybe it's even your spouse, nothing wrong with them, right? It could be that you might go to church and there's acquaintances. It might be friend groups, but they're just not really in the same mindset, that you're going. Then unfortunately, the things that you're going to learn is very minimal. You're not going to be pushed to grow. You're not going to be inspired. But when you are in a safe, like-minded community, when you find that space, you are going to come alive. You are going to realize, wow, there is so much to learn and grow. You're going to be inspired by what other people are doing because they're going to be open and vulnerable with you, and they're going to share some of the things that are going on in their life. And as they share, you're going to be like, oh my gosh, that inspires me. I've got a new idea. Tell me in the comments, anybody, you ever have that where you're around this group, this community that thinks like you do? And you're like, boom, 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 boom. All these ideas are popping into your head. And you're like, I never thought of that. And I never would have thought of that, except for I'm in this community. All right. Number three, the third reason that you need to have a safe, like-minded community that matches up with your values and where you're going in life is because you need encouragement. Life can really pull us down. And what happens when we are struggling? Unfortunately, we might have well-meaning friends and individuals around us, might have family and people that care about us very much. But when they try to encourage us, we just don't, we're not getting anywhere because we're like, they don't understand. They don't see what I'm going through because they don't understand my dreams, my thoughts, my visions. They don't see when if you're an entrepreneur, especially, this is where, oh my gosh, yes, it's huge. When you're an entrepreneur and you don't have this community, you have these people around you like, oh, I'm so sorry that didn't work out. And yeah, it must be hard to, um, whatever the kind of things that you're struggling with. It's hard, that offer just didn't really resonate with people. Or it's like, wow, I am so sorry that you are struggling and you feel lonely. Let me just take you out for a beer. And you're like, yeah, but that doesn't get me to where I want to go. Well, that's where you need that like-minded community. You need people on side that can encourage you and say, I know exactly what you're feeling because we've been there. We understand. You're in that like-minded space. So if you are in that space where you're like, yeah, Renee, I need a truth teller. I need that kind of community in my life and I don't have it. Or it's not exactly, or I've tried different ones and it's just not quite resonating. Or maybe you're like, I have a lot of growth that I want to happen and it's not happening right now. I'm not really being inspired. I don't have that inspiration. And that's what I'm looking for personally, professionally, spiritually. I mean, to have like-minded people, especially when it comes to faith. Myself, I'm a Christian. I'm somebody who is just, I'm going to be authentic and be vulnerable. I'm going to be exactly who I am. I need other people that are like that. I need other people to support me in that and to inspire me because they are also being authentic and vulnerable and generous with what they're sharing. Yes, exactly. Community is key. Well, lastly, if you need encouragement because you need like-minded people around you and you're like, I just don't have that. I have people that care and that's great, but I'm not being encouraged in a way that allows me to grow, that allows me to keep moving on and get past those stuck lies in my head that I tell myself. Then I want to invite you to check out the Winner Circle. This is a community of people that is connected in such a way that they can be authentic. It's a safe space. And if you're watching right now and you're in the Winner Circle and you're not taking advantage of all of this, you better get in that Winner's Hangout and you better be vocal, right? Most of you are. Most of you are so engaged and you're gleaning from it. You're getting the encouragement you need. You're getting that love and that care and that inspiration and that truth telling because this is a group of people that wants you to succeed. They want to see your success. And I'm telling you, the right kind of community wants you to succeed. They're not tearing you down. They're not comparing themselves to you. They are pushing you in a healthy way, helping you to move forward and make progress in the way that God is calling you. So if that is something that you're looking for, go check out bealifewinner.com and try it out. See if that is the community for you. You'll be welcomed with open arms. And I'll tell you what, it's life-changing. So if that's what you're looking for, check it out. No matter what, find your community and make sure that you get a safe space where you can be who you're created to be and do what you're designed to do, that God has called you to, so that you can win at life and make your impact in the world. All right, talk to you soon.